that, from the Katt Williams story that I told last week, one of the comedians was talking spicy about the story. What's going on with that? Can you fill me in?
Yeah, his name is Red Grant. He's actually funny. He's a funny comedian, but now I think he turned from comedian to Katt Williams guard dog. He's saying that it didn't happen, and he was there, him along with Mark Curry, another comedian, and none of that happened, and you're lying. And then I'm not going to completely blame Katt because there's a lot of AI shit going on out there, but I seen somebody else talking about it, saying that, you pulled the gun on Katt that night. So I don't know how this story turned from farting to a gun, and then it didn't happen. So, I was going to ask you.
Yeah. I wanted to address this first because they was just telling me when I walked in the room about it. I didn't even know. All right, let's start here. Let's just start about this, right? Well, how do you keep going low off? Oh, this wire, pause. Make sure you don't go to Dipset New York and order these hoodies and everything else, all the apparel from the fresh Dipset. Make sure you go get that. All right, let's start real quick, right? Let's start with this story, right, that I'm talking about, that I told last week about Katt Williams. How ridiculous is this story to make up? Like, who the fuck is running around talking about farting on niggas and not farting on niggas and niggas getting snuffed over farts? Who the fuck would make that up? Like, what kind of imagination do you have to make up a whole fart story, including Katt Williams in it, or myself to be in it? Who the fuck would make that up? Yo, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make up a whole story about Katt Williams farting on a nigga, and then me and him got into some shit, and the fucking FOIs was there, and then what I'll do? Oh yeah, they'll kick us out, this, that, and the third. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make up a whole story of me, of Katt Williams farting on somebody and capitalize like that. That's the ticket. Who the fuck makes up that type of story, yo? You can't. It sounds ridiculous when you tell the story. That's first and foremost. Secondly, I didn't do this to get in no discrepancy with Katt Williams or no beef or nothing. I have no problem with Katt Williams. He's upset about the story. Fine. I don't know if Katt Williams runs his page. But whoever runs his page, if it's him, they DM me after I told the story. Nothing even bad. It was all right. I screenshot. I saved it just in case. But at the end of the day, I would not. That story sounds too stupid to make up. It sounds stupid when you're telling it. To be honest with you. Now, if they don't like the way I told it, I apologize. But that's really what happened. And like I said, I have no problem with Katt Williams. I just was saying what happened. The red nigga. Katt Williams was dissing you all night. You was the nigga that I was talking about. He kept kicking you out the room. You kept trying to run in and get your money. Yo, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. He kicked you out at least 7 times that night. Katt Williams fired his DJ that night for playing too much Dipset, and you kept sneaking in the room trying to get paid. And he didn't pay you. And that's a fact. And like you said, you was there. It was 7, 8 niggas I know that was there. I'm going to start going to get the testimony of all the niggas that was in the room that night. It was 7, 8 niggas that was there that I knew from New York or Harlem or wherever. Shice Bud was there. KD was there. God bless that mother. Duke Driver was there. There was a few niggas there. I have more than 4 to 5 niggas that can verify the story. So if you want to play he say, she say, we could. I don't have to make up a farting story. The story's stupid to make up. And you was his son. He told you get out. High yellow nigga, get out. That's what he told you. You his son, nigga. And obviously, you was still his son. Because you lying, talking about I pulled out a gun and all. I ain't got no fucking gun. The fuck I'm bringing a gun out the car at a Katt show? You say I'm stupid. Bring a gun for what? We all in the room vibing. We all know each other. What the fuck I would pull a gun out for? You sound stupid. You got played that night and you didn't get paid. You didn't get paid and you got played. Katt played the fuck out of you. If I don't want to put no hot sauce on it, but he might have kicked you in the ass on the way out the room one night, that night. I ain't gonna do that to you, but he was definitely disrespecting you. Played you, nigga. And don't make me start calling the other people that I don't know, that worked there, that seen it. It was mad people there. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would I make that up? Stupid ass nigga. You still his son. Let me find out you still on the Katt Williams tour. You ain't get your own shit yet.
He is.
He is?
He 100% on now.
Oh,
Facts, right now.
Right,
right now, he on the Katt Williams tour, 100%.
Then of course this make no sense. He ain't never gonna get his own shit.
And I don't know if you remember this or not, but I called you one night because I was with Katt Williams with my partner Mike P. And I called you and I said, yo, what happened with you and Katt Williams? Because I was talking to him and I mentioned your name.
Talking to who? To
Katt Williams. And we was at the Turnberry Towers here in Las Vegas the night they did the Wild 'N Out show. And I called you. I said, as soon as I mentioned your name, what happened? That's when you told me the story about what happened. He was like, you know Cam? I said, yeah, that's my partner. The comedian Mike P was like, yeah, that's that nigga partner. That nigga didn't speak to me the rest of the night. And if ask Mike P. I call Mike P right now too. Red Grant, you buster.
Yeah, man. I don't know why nigga think the nigga would make that whole story up, man. Don't really make no sense to be talking about niggas falling and all that. But you a nigga's son. You too old to still be a nigga's son, nigga. Just shut up. Unless Katt told you to do it. I dig if he told you to do it, else you ain't getting paid. But I get it. You never gonna have no motherfucking tour. You never having no special. So do what your daddy tells you to do. Yeah, you wrong and strong. And that's that, my nigga.
Looking like a deep breath.
Yeah. Fuck out of here, man. I ain't even see the nigga. I haven't seen him since that day. I ain't seen his stand. Because you think about it, I thought he think he's kind of funny. But
yeah. He gonna snap on us now.
Oh, that's all he could do. All he could do is snap. I would hit him with the facts. I would hit him with facts. And he said his footage, please show the footage. Please show the anybody, bring the footage out. I would love to see this footage. Show it. Bring it out.
I thought it was funny because it's saying you pulling the gun out on Katt Williams. I thought that was fucking funny, like for real. Like I didn't even think it was like harmful. I thought it was funny. Like what the fuck are you doing?
No, why would I pull a gun out on Katt Williams? Like to me, my thing about that whole situation was, whether it turned out good or bad, we was in a room with niggas that know each other. So if niggas got into an altercation, a light scuffle, whatever you want to call it, pushing, shoving, whatever you want to call it, it was no reason to pull a gun out. Everybody was cool. Katt been to my house. We've been to Katt house. We've been to Katt shows. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about pulling out a gun? Shut up, Red. You on fentanyl.
Fetty.